Some of the hardest moments in life don't come from what happened. They come from not knowing what's going to happen next. Will I recover? Will I find another job? Will I be able to pay my bills? Will my family be okay? Will this chapter ever end? See, uncertainty is living between two realities. On one end, you have the life that you've known, right? But it's behind you. And the life you're hoping for, well, you can't see it yet. So you're standing on a bridge, essentially, that feels like it stretches into a fog. You can't go back, but you can't exactly see what's in front of you either. And that can be exhausting. And it's not because you're weak. Right? But our brains, they're designed to predict what comes next. Right? Prediction, it creates safety. When life becomes unpredictable, our mind works overtime to try and solve a problem that, well, often can't even be solved today. So it replays conversations. It imagines every possible outcome. It prepares for disasters that most likely will never happen. See, it mistakes preparation for control. But here's the truth. There are seasons in life where the answers just aren't available yet. And I believe that. No amount of thinking will force tomorrow to reveal itself today. The only thing you can control is who you become while you're waiting. And that's where resilience is built. It's not when life is predictable, not when everything is going your way. Resilience is built when you wake up and carry the weight of uncertainty and still choose to take the next right step. You don't need uncertainty, or you don't need certainty to move forward. You need enough courage for today. Think about walking through a dense fog. Right? You can't see the entire trail. You can only see the next few steps. Now, if you refuse to move until the whole path is visible, you'll never leave where you're standing. But if you trust each step, the path slowly reveals itself. Life works in the same way. Right? The greatest mistake we make is believing that peace comes from having all of the answers. It doesn't. Peace comes from trusting yourself enough to face whatever answer eventually arrives. Because uncertainty isn't asking, can you predict the future? It's asking, can you keep living faithfully even when you can't see the future? The people who grow the most aren't the ones who avoid the uncertainty. They're the ones who stop fighting it. Right? They accept that some chapters can only be understood after they've been lived. And one day they'll look back and realize the fog wasn't hiding the path. It was teaching them how to trust themselves.